Alright, so everything we talked about right now was very technical. So how do I say, like, should I have a high elbow? What should I be focusing on? So now we want to talk a little bit about strategy, or a little bit more technical stuff. So both of us are obviously kind of short players for beach volleyball.
Let's have a quick break here to check out some highlights from Lisa and me against Misha and Lucy, because as just introduced, we want to talk a little bit about how shorter players should be playing. So this is just a pretty good example. So we decided to try to get a little bit on Misha's and Lucy's nerves by playing a little bit unconventional, by playing lots of firsts and lots of seconds. And with that strategy, we try whenever there's an opportunity to just put the ball in the sand, to actually try to do that with a pokey, with digging the ball over. So our strength is not hitting hard, but our strength is being smart and having good ball control. And yeah, it worked pretty well. In the end, Misha and Lucy did win in 2 sets, and they ended up winning the tournament. But we had a pretty good game against them. So yeah, let's go back and talk a little bit about the game of short players.
And we've worked with lots of coaches who taught us different things on how we should be playing as short players. So yeah, let's maybe, Lisa, you can share a little bit of your experience on that topic.
So strategy, I've been coached by male and female, which also makes a difference because male game is very different to a female game. Like even if you just watch FIVB games, you can see it's a lot more power, different skills, different strategy. So I always take into account who is coaching me as well, and if the person adapts to I am a female, he's a male, or female feedback. And then I have probably a very good athletic, but my skills are not the same than, for example, Misha or Lucy, who's played since they were little. So what I'm able to do is I'm able to run, I'm able to chase every ball, and so my strategy will never be I give up balls, and I just try to improve my skills to a level that I'll be able, like Misha, because I will never be. But so I adopt my strategy of like, okay, I can do this. The set, for example, if someone sets me really outside, I have to run so far, and I'm so little. I don't really like it. I prefer having the sets in the middle. And there's also, like Sarah said before, there's no right or wrong, there's just what I prefer. And it's also, sometimes it's hard when you have two very different players on the court, like one really prefers the outside set and one prefers middle set, and I think Sarah can share some information about that as well from her season.
Definitely. First thought on this is, for me, it's very important for all of us to find out what our plan A is and what's our plan B. So for both of us, plan A is probably not passing the ball and asking for an outside set. As we have to move a lot, outside sets normally open up the court for strong hitters. Both of us are not very strong hitters, so for us, a middle set or an inside set would be like fairly low, where we can see the court and see the open shot on the court. It's like kind of our plan A. Plan B, obviously, if I shank the ball backwards, I can still ask for an outside set and I have to rip the ball as hard as I can, but that's not where I want to be on the court. Back to on my own experience. You guys know, like, I kind of learned how to play on a high level here at Manly Beach. So played with Lisa, Laura, played with Misha, Lucy, and Alice. We all have a very similar playing style. We all kind of like to keep the ball fairly low and kind of have the open vision on the court. And then last season, most of you might know, I paired up with Christy Jenkins. Hey Christy. Who is a power player. She's very athletic. Her biggest strength is being a lot more athletic than everyone else on the tour. So So she's still fairly short, I think like 174 or something. But she wants preferably a handset high outside to the antenna. So when we started playing with each other, I was like, oh my goodness, I've never ever set a ball there before. Yeah, so it was a little bit difficult for us as well. That's her preference, that's my skill set. We had to find a way halfway through the season how we could come together. So we adjusted as a team as well. We worked with a coach here, we worked with Sam Halley, who was like, okay, Sarah really struggles to get the ball outside, so let's keep the height because that's what Christy wants and Christy needs, but just put the ball a little bit more to the inside. So both of us had to adjust, but within our skill set. That makes sense. Let's finish this up. Last one, least a little tip for shorter-ish players on how to become a A player, double A player, maybe even a triple A player. What do we have to do as shorter players to make our way all the way to the top part?
Just I think the most important part is have your goals, follow through with your goals, write them down, make yourself accountable, and just keep training. And if it doesn't work one day, you get up the next day and you do it again and again, and that will pay off because beach volleyball, there's so many things like the wind, the sun, the rain, whatever it is different every day. So I think the learning that I have is like just every day is different, and you just have to adjust to the different situation and just every day keep trying your best.
Well done. I think for me, as a shorter player, it's very important as well to have the right role models. So it doesn't help me in my game if I want to play like Taliqua Clancy or Sarah Pavin, who are taller than 1.90 meters, because I will never be that player. I'd love to hit the ball down at 2 meters, but I will never be that player. So I have to find role models which are within my reach, which are like within my height. So it really helped me to watch these top players on YouTube and then have a look, okay, how is Sarah Pavin's partner, Lisa Paradas something, who's roughly 175, how is she playing? Yeah, how is Empho playing? Like, what are these players doing to be successful? Yeah, and that I think really helped me in developing my own game as a shorter-ish player. Yeah, so thanks everyone for watching. Thanks Lisa for your time. And yeah, see you guys next time.